Yo, hello. Can everybody hear us? Can everyone hear us? Are we good? Are we coming through the airwaves?
Hello, it's Gita.
It's Gita as well, and this is Paul Tamayo for Kotaku.com. And we're finally able to talk about the Outer Worlds.
The Outer Worlds.
Worlds.
Just today, I almost called it the Outer Wilds.
Yeah. Just to be clear, it is the Outer Worlds. I'm gonna turn you down just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I'm peeking a little
quick.
bit. Yeah. I got this game, and Paul got this game like a week and a half ago, and I've just been playing it nonstop, and I know how difficult it has been to not talk about how good it is publicly, because that's all I've wanted to do.
It's real good. I like it a lot. I've been playing a ton of it, although not as much as you.
Yeah, I just like straight up mainlined it. I apologized to my boyfriend after I got the code.
You're like, I'm gone. I'll see you like in a week and a half.
Baby, I love you so much, but this is all I'm going to be thinking about for like a week and a half.
Yeah, so I made a bunch of saves because that's just the life I lead, and that's what I have to do for work sometimes. But we're starting off on a way earlier save that I have, so this is my character right now looking a little dusty. Not that great.
I love the hair options in this game.
Yeah.
I originally went with the hair that, who's it? Sorry, I got distracted by Ellie being annoyed at us. I got the hair that the companion we're just about to meet has, and I have to say, like, it's so impressive to me. There's really good black hairstyle options.
Yeah, there really are. I mean, also just like the nice amount of like character creation options you have in general are like really, really nice. But this is my dude. I named him Diego.
I love Diego.
Just cause. But we're starting off here on Monarch. This is like the second or third planet I think you encounter on the way.
Do you already have the vermin? Because that gun is good.
Oh, let's see. Yeah, here's the thing. I have to like relearn everything I had in the past here. So I just stole some things because I was out of sight. If someone saw me though, they would have probably like snitched on me and tried to have a word.
Another good reason to have your persuade and lie skills on lock before you, or at least have a lot of bits.
Right, this is Ellie, by the way, and this is Parvati.
Parvati's the best, and I love her.
Yeah, she's really, really good. But we are going to meet a second or a new companion that we can add if we wanted to, and she's kind of my favorite so far.
She's basically a female rapper.
She's so good. So, by the way, someone's asking what are we streaming on? We're streaming on PS4 Pro at the moment. Those are the codes that we got. But yeah, it's running pretty well on Pro. I've encountered a couple like bugs here and there, but nothing like game breaking that you know.
Yeah, there was a couple of things where like for some reason one of my companion's quest lines got bugged out, so I thought that the companion was dead, but the companion wasn't actually dead, and I was still able to interact with them, and they still reacted to the things I did, and I actually brought them on the final quest.
You're like, guess what? They lived.
I lived, bitch.
So let's keep listening. So now we have the option to actually, choose what we want to say to her, if we want to be a jerk or if we want to be kind of, nice, or we could just be kind of smooth talking. That's kind of what I've been playing so far, the Han Solo type. And what's really cool though too is, by the way, I should also mention your reviews on the site right now.
Yeah.
Which if you want Gita's full, no game audio.
Yeah, I was about to tap you and tell you.
All right, hold on one second.
Yeah, there is supposed to be game audio, and all the voice acting is a delight, so let us just fix that really quick. I think you might gotta just turn it up.
No, it's on a different channel.
Yeah.
All right. Woohoo! The joys of multiple people sharing the same equipment. A little bit of behind the scenes. So yes, now we have audio back, and it should automatically duck. So if we start speaking, the audio will go down. If it doesn't, let me know in the chat. Appreciate y'all keeping an eye on that and an ear.
Just give a quick shout out to how good the texture is on these locks. Like they actually look like locks.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. And so right now I'm gonna go. I'm Diego. Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh, charmer. Don't get a lot of that around here. Folks mostly grump at me about how I should join the MSI payroll. Nice change of pace. Buy me a drink, will you?
Okay, so I feel like she might have had enough. But what I might do is just get straight to the point. I'm gonna be like, hey, I need this information ASAP.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
So here we go. Now we have like a little tease of a mission or request rather. But let's try to figure out what she needs.
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Okay, cool. So I have, for whatever reason, enough medical skill to be like, oh, I know what you're talking about, which is one of the cool things that you can do in this game. If I didn't have it, though, it would be grayed out, and it would still show me like medical 25, the level I would have to be at in my medical skill in order to select this thing. So I could just, choose not to if I wanted to, but I have the skill. The other bonus for doing this, selecting this option, is you get some XP for it. So it's like kind of a no-brainer. You always want to pick the one that at least you have enough skill for.
Yeah, why not?
Well, they work.
See?
We got a
Ooh,
deal.
420.
Nice.
The right amount of XP. All right, so I'll be like, all right, I'll be back, BRB. So now we have to get, so this is like a pretty good introductory like mission or quest to show off.
Yeah, we're on Monarch, which is the second planet you go to.
Yeah.
There's it's technically a moon, but it's the second inhabited world that you go to. And there's 4 places like this you can go to. There's the Terra 2, which has a bunch of different cities on it. Monarch, Scylla, which is a mining planet, and then the last planet, which I'll leave as a surprise.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait. All right, so we got to talk to this person here.
The warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid. Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
Quite the bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Okay, so we could lead with that. I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement, but I do remember Nyoka saying that like it has to be. She kind of like ran out of her, or she's been cut off basically. So like I can't just be like, oh, this is for Nyoka. But I mean, I feel like maybe let's just go with the medical one. Also, because I kind of want that XP.
Yeah.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals. Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Let's see if you have... you have enough
I
lie.
have enough lies. So I could just be like, oh, yeah, these are for me. I think the first time around, I was like honest about it. And I was like, oh, it's actually for Nyoka, which leads you down a different path. I don't think I did this one. So I think I might just
Yeah, we'll see how it
pick
goes.
this one. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low, I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs.
Hint,
Isn't
hint.
it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Right. So that's a little hint there too. Like now that you know the location of where those meds are, we can sort of maybe.
Yeah, if you listen and pay attention, you will figure out multiple different ways to complete basically every quest. There's only a couple quests that can be completed in a specific way. A lot of the time, you're given the option to go in guns blazing, to talk your way out of trouble, or just sneak around and steal stuff.
So let's just go with that's awful. And to answer your someone in the chat's question, I'm playing it in 4K, or at least it's like up-resing to 4K. I remember a tweet that Obsidian posted that like it's up-resed from like, I don't know, like 1440 or something. But yeah, we're using a 4K pass-through basically, but the output should be 1080p regardless. But
Isn't
some
it
behind the scenes.
just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
I kind of want to choose this option.
I know.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age
Oh.
comes experience.
Well,
Okay.
wasn't expecting that.
All right, Abigail.
Oh my God! No, please, please,
Oh
please.
shoot!
Paul's got to pick
I
it.
gotta do it. I gotta
Yell
go
at
through
Paul.
with it. Look, it's Thursday. It's almost the weekend, baby.
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Oh, she's too arthritic.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were
Oh.
here for caffeinoid, weren't you?
Come on, girl, hook it
What was
up.
for?
Oh. I'm gonna go that's private. Maybe I'll go that's private. Like maybe I can sort of like finesse it. Like, come on.
Yeah, let's see.
Do me a
I mean,
favor.
I think if you pick the first one, you get some options to lie, persuade, or intimidate. But I don't know what your character stats are like, so I don't know if it would like help you.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with that's private. Let's see what happens.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh.
Tease
She's
it out
so
of you
horny.
one way or
Excuse
another.
me.
Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I don't have enough persuade yet. But I could go.
I suppose that reasonable takes you back to the main.
Indeed. Now,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
about you tell
So
us
let's try
what this
Nyoka. Let's see if we
discuss
can actually do
for?
like intimidate or something. I doubt it. Let's try it.
Oh, her.
Damn.
It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Maybe I can try to like.
Yeah, that opens up another option for you.
I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Hint, hint. Here we go. Here we
Yeah, you do have enough. I didn't have enough when I first came through here.
So I think the first time I did it, I think I did persuade, and she just is like not with it. So I kind of want to try intimidate. Enough sweet talk, get me caffeinoid, or you're gonna get a taste of your own medicine. That's really
That is a lot.
that's intense. Actually, let's leave it to chat. Chat, what should I do? Persuade,
Yeah.
intimidate.
Chat, please let us know. I will report back to Paul. I feel like
Persuade. Oh, we got one for persuade. Persuade.
shake
Shake her down. Don't hurt the horny grandma. That got flagged because you said horny.
I will allow it.
Oh, you allowed it. All right, thank you, Gita.
Intimidate. Most of them are persuade.
Most of them are persuade. All right.
Let's show them persuade.
All right.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers.
420 again, bro.
And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
Oh, remind me what supply room?
The one upstairs, where we store
Okay.
our medicines.
Oh, I can still intimidate.
Yeah, let's just do it anyway.
Let's just do it anyway.
Well, this certainly isn't worth my good health. I'll get you a dose, but I'll have you.
Oh shoot! That didn't do that last time. That's awesome.
Well, you don't want to be mean to the
I
old
know.
lady.
That's the last
Especially because we were hitting it off, you know. Like maybe I grab a
Edwards.
drink later with Abigail. Wow.
Yeah. So that's how you talk your way out of that one. You can also, if you go up the stairs back there,
Yeah.
you can see. You could
Just walk on in
walk
here.
on in and then
Hack this.
hack that.
Yeah, I don't have enough hack though.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you brought Vicar Max along with you.
Oh, he ups your.
And there's the doors with the little red lights. Those are hackable doors.
Yeah. Yeah. So I could have actually broken in also and just stole it that way. But I instead just decided to go with the...
You threatened an old lady.
I threatened an old lady. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do out here on these streets. But don't judge me, please. So yeah, and there is no hacking minigame actually.
It's just
answer.
based on the level.
The charmer. Welcome
Let's
back.
just skip ahead
all
here.
of the
Got your magic pills.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See,
Wow.
I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That
I've
was
heard.
fast. I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Okay, here we go. Not looking for company on the road. I'm gonna bump up
Oh,
your audio
Hiram?
just a little bit.
I ain't
Gita.
checked in on
Thank
that
you.
man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. It's south and west. Mostly follow the road till you're past Fallbrook, then look for caverns in the mountain. If you ain't into spelunking, there's a western slope past Rotting River, but it's dangerous ground. A lot of things that'll want to eat you there. Good luck.
Oh snap!
You get to show off the incredible menu screens, what everyone
Oh.
wants to see.
Let's get some hype going in the chat, baby. All right, so check this out. Every time you level up, you get 10 skill points allotted to you. Every 2 times you level up, though, I think every even number, you get perk points. Oops. Which you can then get like special perks for. So like add additional damage, or you can move faster while aiming down sights, stuff like that. 50% base health.
I think whenever you get perk points, your companions also get perk points.
Right. So it's best not to forget about that. We're actually going to be putting some tips on the site tomorrow.
Literally tomorrow.
So yeah, keep an eye out for those. But we're giving you a sneak peek. So let's. Yeah.
Every 20 points, you get another special ability that's related to that skill. So I usually I've been trying to, my second go through, my first one I basically played an all-rounder where everything ended up being at 50 by the end of the game.
Oh wow, yeah.
But my second one, I've been going, like, trying to focus on stealth, tech, and dialogue skills.
Yeah.
As well as putting some points into guns and stuff. So that means, when you reach the level 20 on, like, melee, you get, like, the ability to do power attacks, which are charged attacks. When you reach level 20 on, like, ranged weapon skills, you get the ability to, when you're in tactical time dilation, to see what happens if you hit different parts of the body.
Yeah. That's super useful.
It is so useful.
Especially if you get the drop on a group of like marauders or whatever.
Yeah,
you
just
can be like,
blind 3 of
yeah,
them.
Yep.
And then you can focus on a couple others that aren't weakened.
Yeah, and even just like walking around, so here this guy just yelled at me, and if I talk to him, I'm pretty sure I'll get a side quest if I remember correctly.
Oh, you should talk to the lady that wants to date him.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She is inside here, I believe. No?
Yeah, with one of my favorite NPCs.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Hey, good morning, afternoon to you as well. Thank you for
Greetings,
saying
and
what
welcome
up.
to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
Okay, let's see. What was that exchange you were talking about? Graham asked me to check you about his tossball poster. Oh, yeah, there's a guy you first
Yeah.
meet who asks about this. So let's do that.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Okay, and then we can ask about
The money
this,
trouble
too.
one, yeah, that's the one that gives you a quest.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experience with such.
I love her.
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
I've been there, girl. I'm gonna say, well, that was. No, I'm not gonna be that jerk. I'm gonna be that jerk.
I'm always so
Laws,
nice.
no.
Yeah, me too.
Sometimes it's canid teeth or a mantis worm wings. Whatever Sebastian has in stock, really. So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
He's sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff. And some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell. Would you? I'd appreciate that so much. Maybe don't tell him I wanted you to ask. Just that you met this really nice lady named Celia, and she seemed... Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
I love Sanjay Nandi.
All right, we can dive deeper into that, but I'll leave.
Nandi, that's like the main quest line for this planet.
Yeah.
So I think that that's best for people to discover on their own.
Yeah, I do want to. So there's one specific quest that we wanted to highlight, but we might have to just do a little bit of like venturing out into the wild.
That one happens when you talk to the person that owns the warehouse.
Okay.
She's had a bunch of workers like just not show up to work, and
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Gita, you are the best. You are professional.
I have a wonderful memory
Oh my
for
God.
totally useless things.
I love it. I love it because I have a horrible memory, but yeah. Okay, so this is the workbench. This is like something that you'll get real familiar with, especially earlier on and throughout as you play the game. So here is where you can modify weapons that you've picked up along the way, and you do that by picking up specific like attachments to weapons, like specifically for like DPS if you want to make certain rounds hit a little harder, or if you want to add a range scope, let's say to like this gun for example, which I already have a sight on there, but it's a little it doesn't have that much range to it, so I'm gonna just add one that has a little bit more. You can also, if you hit R1, you can tinker with your guns. So if I were to click on one, I can actually make this a bit stronger depending on how many bits I actually have. So if you see on the right side of the screen, you'll see how many bits I have and how much it'll cost to actually tinker with this weapon. And once I do, it'll make it a bit stronger. So we could, let's see, let's tinker with this one. We just got this one, and it won't cost us a ton of money to make it stronger. And this gun actually kind of rules, especially because
that gun is good.
Yeah, it has. It specifically has. What kind of ammo does it have? It has like.
It's energy ammo, which is a little expensive, but not a lot of guns take energy ammo, so it's easy to stockpile.
Yeah. Oh, and then I forgot to show off the other two tabs. But basically, you can as you play the game, stuff will get damaged, and you have to repair it along with your armor. I forgot to mention you can also tinker with your armor as well, and modify it as well if you wanted to, which is one thing that I actually forgot about, and you'll see here that in this part of the save I definitely forgot about it. But you'll pick up certain mods. For example,
Hunter Kit is really good for Monarch because you're going to see a lot of creatures, and that gives you improved ranged weapon skills.
Yeah, and you'll see there too, like the damage that I'll take from certain types of elemental attacks will go down by 3 points. So anytime you try to hit me with something like that, it just won't do as much damage. And
What I did on this planet is I also added a mod that you can find in some of the stores and as a quest reward that makes it easier to do stealth.
Oh, cool.
Which is really useful because you were going to get your ass beat by raptidons frequently.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and you can break things down here if you wanted to, just to get some armor parts, or weapon parts rather, and I think sometimes some... I don't know if you get bits for it, but so like you mentioned a second ago, I am now looking for this warehouse that we passed on the way here, actually, because here it is. There's a character in here, I believe. Wait, where is she at? Oh, hey guys.
Velma.
Where's
she
at?
at? She's having an argument with somebody inside this warehouse. Oh, no, that's a worker.
Maybe I think I had to actually.
Do you have to do that thing? Did you talk to Sanjar? No,
oh,
there
here
she is.
Look,
Jinkies, we found Velma.
Your shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Okay, so Catherine had mentioned her just a second ago, I believe. So we can say, what are you talking about, Catherine? No. Take it easy. I'm just looking around. Or we can lie and say Catherine said she'd shove you in a box and keep your if you keep your yap running like that. I'm gonna pick that because that sounds fun. So let's pick that and also get some XP for that. Yeah.
Well, I can see I was mistaken. Because if Catherine really had sent you, there'd be a lot more expletives in your message. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Your chief what?
Yeah, that's the quest that we want to do.
Yeah.
The walkout quest is also really good. You are just essentially negotiating a strike.
Oh, yeah.
It's great, but you should get the time to do that one on your own.
Word. We won't spoil that one for you.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Okay, let's see. I can say, don't you have any rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
Word.
Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
All right, so now we have a task at hand. We can ask more about the poster that someone asked us about when we first
those
got
are
here.
basically all different quests,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't have to take them all at once.
But let's track down. We got a lead from her. We're gonna track it down, so we'll talk to her later.
You should go to your journal and track that quest.
Oh, right. Oh, here's another little pro tip for anybody picking this up for tomorrow. You can see your side quests here. You also want to save this one for last, but what I like to do is, if you see on the bottom there, at least on PS4, I like to change the sorting for it, so I know that, like, okay, I'm still on Monarch. I want to do the things that are specifically on this planet before I dip. So let's go to Braxton's apartment. Thank you for that reminder, Gita. So now it'll highlight it on your map here if you want, and let's go see what happens. Yeah, but so far, like, I mean, I want to say I'm maybe 20 to 25 hours in. I've made a ton of progress, but I also, like, I think Maddie wrote about this on the site one day about, like, Assassin's Creed, but I have that thing where, like, oh, here's another side quest that we can activate if we wanted to, but we're gonna not do that one right now. I'll save that for y'all for another time.
It's a little good murder mystery. I like it.
It's a whodunit.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Just opening people's doors.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Dilated pupils, anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
Oh, yeah. Ellie's a doctor, by the way.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know?
Lady, I get it.
So you do know Braxton.
Oh, damn.
Got your ass.
He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
That's all I need.
Poor fella. Hope he's okay.
And you can also, yeah, they'll also provide some little flavor text here that will, like, kind of nudge you in the right direction. Like, oh, I hope he's okay or whatever. So let's go keep tracking that lead down. And I think homie right here is just going to stay here until I come back.
Yep.
Very Westworld.
He's gonna do that.
I respect it. I respect his commitment to the bit.
Please, will someone help me?
This
Another
quest
one.
is also
This
fun.
one is... Wait, is it related?
No, it's
No,
not.
right? Okay.
I'm going to ask you after the stream how you completed this one because I did the most dickish things possible and I don't regret it at all.
I remember this one now, too. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, this game is just throwing quests at you left and right.
The thing is, they're all so well written.
Yeah, for real.
Like, every time I came upon a new quest, you know, like sometimes in games, a lot of quests are just like, okay, I'm going to collect like a million of these freaking useless things and turn them in and then blah, 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 and you just want to die. This one, every time I found a new quest, I was psyched.
Yeah.
I was like, give it to me.
Yeah. Usually I'm just kind of like mashing X, like, all right, what do you need me to pick you up or whatever. But these also have like just the stakes, the way they raise the stakes, like even mid quest in ways that you're not expecting. I'm like, man, it really does if you really invest in like the drama and the sort of story that they're telling you for each quest, it's so much fun.
Absolutely possible if you want to just play this like a straight first-person shooter and really just okay, you're gonna have to shoot some of these raptidons.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try my new gun out right here. Maybe I'll show off the
some TTD.
TTD. So you see here, I can blind him if I hit him right there, which it'll take a while to get there, but is it gonna land?
Yeah.
Okay. And then if you hit like certain other characters too, like
you're gonna want to get the big boy.
The big boy, right? Yeah.
Might be a good idea to use some companion skills in this fight. I always forget about them.
Yeah, check this out. If I hit left on the D-pad, Ellie's gonna do her thing. Shoot at the already dead monster.
Good job, Ellie.
Good job. Way to go. You did it. You triple tapped it.
Man, the spitters really just. Oh, I love you, Parvati.
Parvati holding it down.
It is a little annoying that no one says Parvati, which is how you say that name. Like, not even Sanjay Nandi, who has an Indian name and Indian accent. But whatever.
Oh, man, yeah. The little details. How do you say it? I'm going to go. So now we're going. Oh, shoot.
Don't mess with us.
This gun's all right.
Damn. Don't hurt him.
Yes. You did.
Yeah. So you can play this game like a pretty straight first-person shooter. You can play it by doing a lot of stealth. But the game wants you to really engage with its writing. So all of the quests, I think this is a really good example of that. It rewards you for like actually paying attention to the writing.
Oh, 100%.
Paying attention to the way that characters behave. Oh my God, there's another guy.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Maybe shoot a barrel?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Nice, good call. I might also switch out I think I got a big boy gun.
Yeah, the light machine gun is pretty good on this planet.
Let me just hose him down, like Tim always says.
Oh my God.
Damn, that was in 4D. Now I have
that felt like a really like post-conversion like 3D movie from the early 2010s.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, can you believe it's the end of the decade?
No.
Feel old yet?
I don't want to think about that. My guy, today I was buying Jewel Pods, don't judge. And the man at my bodega was like, how old are you? And I was like, 30. And he was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, bitch, it's not like I asked to be. Dude,
I know, that's like a weird ass, backhanded compliment ass. Yeah, that was rude, bruh.
That was rude.
All right, let's...
He apologized after he saw my ID and also the weariness on my face.
All right, speaking of weariness on our faces.
Okay, I love the writing in this scene. Just
yeah,
go for it.
We found the residence of where, at least the last place we know of this character, Braxton. And we're going to transition here. The one thing I will say, though, load screens are usually pretty lengthy. It's time for me to hop in on Twitter real quick. But it's never anything like especially egregious, unless you have to keep hopping in and out of like locations. It's never too bad. But
yeah,
you can
it
also
is annoying
fast travel.
if you're like fast traveling is great in this game. It cuts down time on a lot. But I really like walking around in the different worlds, honestly.
Oh my God.
And this is also answering a question that was asked in chat by a couple of people. But it's not quite an open world. It's a hub world. It's limited in size and scope, which is nice because like I'm a busy adult that it just like I don't have time.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
Nonsense. Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
All right, so also shout out to Ellie. You can also hit triangle if you want to get like a recap of things that you might have missed or a specific word or name. You can hit triangle and go back and see stuff. In this case, Ellie being like the real really I relate to Ellie a lot because she's always like super what's the word, like paranoid about people's
she's pretty
motives.
Cynical.
Yeah, she's super cynical. Like it's definitely the New Yorker in me. I'm like, yo, why is this guy so nice to me right now? What does he
It'd be better
want?
if she calls somebody a worm.
Yeah, you fucking heard. So Edgar here, right? So if I untoggle this history, we're just trying to find some answers. So basically, we're looking for a guy named Braxton. but they want us to just chill and take a load off. But I'm just kind of like, I want the answers.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
So actually, can I save
Look
mid?
at
Oh, I
how-
can't save mid.
Look at how fucking haggard this man looks.
Yeah,
Are
seriously.
you sure?
I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna move right past that and be like, yo, what about Braxton?
Sure,
though?
I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
So here's what I'm gonna do real quick, because I one of the ideas behind this stream, and if you guys will indulge me, if you guys and gals and all other folks, I'm gonna put a new save down, right? Because this is a good example of like a mission that we can do in two different ways. I'm assuming I've only done it one way, and
You can do it in a couple of different ways.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
One of them involves violence, and the other one does not involve violence.
Yeah. You'll see that in just a second. So let's talk to this guy.
Just to talk
right
to
here.
the more extremely normal residents of this home.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta stand up.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
That could be real rude.
Just ask him if something's
Yeah,
wrong.
like, what's good, man? You all right?
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip.
I felt like that after my dad passed. Walked around in a haze for weeks. I'm sorry you're feeling that way too.
Other times, it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
So this is dark.
Yeah.
Because you can sort of tell we're tapping into like something deep in his brain.
Yep.
That he's sort of patched over, but
Yep.
maybe we can help him.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
You're just gonna leave you alone for now.
Maybe we can chat with Mama.
Yeah.
And
Also,
then check out what's upstairs.
yeah. Let's talk to Mama real quick. But also, someone in the chat's asking if I'm reviewing the game. I did not. Gita reviewed the game.
I reviewed the game. It's already up.
Oh, shout out to Heather dropping the. Oh wait, is that? Yeah, that's it. That's the link to the review. Bong, as the RZA would say.
Pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Oh my God. Let's go. Let's go with this one.
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted.
Didn't...
Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
There's another completely normal person upstairs.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
yeah,
it is so freaky sometimes when you turn around and your companion is right behind you.
Oh yeah, they're like just looking right into your like soul. They're like, all right, so let's go upstairs.
Just talk to this really normal person.
Oh, hey, what up, Lizzie?
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
I could lie. Let's lie.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Oh my God. Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers. Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Right.
Just normal stuff.
Why isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Some kind of off-brand drug, maybe? Wouldn't be the first or the worst.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
All right.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
Think they'll notice if we slip out first?
So here's one interesting thing you can do. There's some doors here, right? Here, did you try this when you first did this, Gita?
Yeah, to try to go in her room.
Yeah,
she does not love it.
She does not want any part of it. Where's she at? Oh, she's kind of, I guess she might be like...
Fun Times Barrel is such a good mod.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
She's so scary.
I know.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you? The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
All right, I'm just like, yo, chill. I'm gonna get out of here. I could also just like, skirt, pick that up real quick.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need that mag pick.
Yeah. Anytime I see one, I always try to go for them. And the bypass shunts,
so
whatever.
Hacking works by the level of hacking skill that you have. And you can see on that screen, it'll show you what high of a level you need to be in order to bypass it, and then how many mag picks you need to use.
Mm-hmm.
So the higher level you have, or if you have bigger mags in your party, which will raise your level by 10 points, the less mag picks you need. As a hacking focused character, I never need to use them, which is great.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, so we're just gonna keep exploring before we decide to actually use those resources to hack open that door.
It seems like there's another locked door in here.
What could it be? So we could choose to either I forgot how much the other one was. Was it also?
It's also 4, so you have enough to get out of both. You use this room and also hack open that door.
All right, let's see what's behind door number 2. Oh damn. Oh damn.
No. Who does something like this?
Okay, I'm gonna pick this up though, and I'm gonna take his work ID. But we found Braxton, y'all. He doesn't look like he's doing too good.
He doesn't look like he's doing great.
Yeah, definitely had better days.
I knew this twist was coming when I played this, but it was also just so satisfying to figure this out.
Same. And you can like kind of get a peek in here if you didn't have enough hacking skills, and you can get like
get a good enough idea.
It's all that blood on the floor and the walls. So now that we know that, let's see what's behind door number 1.
I think the next... I know what the answer to this is, so I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah. Hopefully, Oh, okay, so we could just...
You can just bounce
we
if
can
you
just
want
bounce
to.
if we want.
Or you could confront the Mather family about their cannibalism.
Chat, what do you want to do? You want to like let them live, or should we just dip? One of two choices
Yeah,
here.
chat, let us know if we should confront them or if we should just dip out of this place.
All right, we got a hard all caps confront. Almost immediately.
Hard confront.
Almost immediately.
It's a fun conversation, but also like
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make it extra spicy, right? I'm gonna take this thing. Let's use that thing. Like, yo, look what I found. I found this thing over here, right?
This big old poison sword.
You're tracking blood into the kitchen. Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
I have been nosy, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about it.
So we can say...
The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy is, I think, a pretty good response to that.
Yeah, let's do that one.
Quickly, my dear. He's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make it quick.
We're gonna jump right into it. All right. Well, time to go, buddy. Where's Mama at? Oh, here you go. Oh, I blinded her.
Oh, so that, like, anime action lines around her face is a dialogue skill being activated. So if you have high dialogue skills, they also help you in combat by making people cower, or because you're so intimidating, or, you know, other stuff like that. That pile of ash is also formerly a person.
Yeah. And we could have also not hacked and got the key that way too to leave, because if we tried to leave actually beforehand, the doors would have been locked and there would have been no way for us to leave without the key.
Yeah, when I did this quest, I was able to confront them about the fact that the door was locked.
Yeah.
Which they lock it as soon as you get inside, which is a really normal thing to do.
Oh, here we go.
Take those mag picks.
Give me these dang mag picks. And then now you can like comfortably
just steal all their shit.
Steal whatever. Homegirl came downstairs, right?
Yeah,
oh,
she's dead.
She's dead, so I'm gonna steal
just take all
that
her
stuff.
shit.
Yeah.
Take that mag pick. Fun times barrel gives you a
why
higher
not?
crit chance, and I put that mod on everything.
Let's go this way. Yeah. So I remember as soon as this happened, the next day I came into the office. I was like, Gita, did you play this mission? It was crazy.
It's just like, it's one of those things where you know the beats that they're going to hit.
Yeah.
But it's still satisfying to watch them unfold.
100%. I knew what was gonna. As soon as I walked in, I was like, oh, these people are cannibals, huh?
Yeah. You see the dark circles under your eyes, and you're like,
That's malnutrition. I know that. But yeah, it was fun. So I might let's complete the quest. I kind of want to see if we can do it another way. Maybe I'll load it up one more time and give it another go. Thankfully, I saved right inside of the house, so we should be good.
Smart one, Paul.
Thanks. Okay, no way to get down from here other than to crunch our knees. There we go. Let me switch back out to an actual good weapon. I should probably stop by a vending machine, but I don't need it. I should be all right. And you could also, if you wanted to, you can fast travel. But like when I'm playing the game, oh yeah, it's stuff still loading in. You'll see these buildings inside. Sometimes you'll get that where like the game will take a second to catch up and load. I've seen that happen a bunch. Yeah. Oh wow, it's happening a lot here.
Reminds me of the crew cabin.
There
on
it
one of
is.
my
It's
first
filling
ships.
in.
You reckon the smell ever goes away?
Yeah, we're playing this on PS4 Pro.
So what's your standard loadout when you comes to using weapons?
I always have an assault rifle for like mid to close range combat.
Mhm.
I have a minigun for like just straight up close combat when there's like a big giant alien or whatever.
Mhm.
I don't really use melee as much at all, actually.
Yeah. I'm same about melee. It's good if you need to finish someone off and they're running towards you, but
Yeah.
I didn't really think about it all that much, and I
Right.
barely put any points into it.
Yeah.
I usually try to have a weapon that takes light ammo, open takes heavy ammo, and an
Yeah.
energy weapon. And usually that energy weapon is like a science weapon.
Same. I like the corrosive guns.
Oh, the corrosive guns are
Miss
really
Ellie,
great,
Doctor
especially.
can't help. I noticed your pistol's been
I'm sorry,
making
I just love it when
challenges.
the companions talk to each other.
What are you talking about? I oil it every night.
Well, look here. Your slide's not recoiling fully. You might be due for a new spring. I could take a look, maybe fix it for you.
Sure. I'm short on bits at the moment, but I'll pay you back.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing. I got a spare spring in my pocket here, even.
Everything's got a price.
She's so cynical.
I know.
But it's a real New Yorker attitude.
Yeah, for real. Like I don't trust you.
Don't give me free shit. I don't want to owe you.
For real. What's in this? What's the catch?
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Parvati's just nice to everybody.
She's the best. So I guess bad news about Braxton, bruh.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
definitely sounded someone. I don't like this character.
Yeah.
For reasons you discover when you negotiate that strike.
Ease up. I'm running on a chronic shortage of sleep here. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
Okay, so let's leave for now, right? Let me load up that save I just made.
Smart, Paul.
And
What
let's
would we
try
do
it
without
again.
you?
Yeah, it was this one. All of them just say Diego on them. I want to shout out these loading screens.
I love that.
Shout out to the art team and the graphic design team. These are all so wonderful.
I want prints of all of the
For real.
anatomy, biological illustrations of all the alien creatures, and I also want prints of all the advertisements and stuff.
Oh, so good.
They're so good.
For where's the ale for all that ails you?
Yep. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's
Spacer's
choice.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
I'm gonna be rude this time around. Was I rude last time? I was kind of rude last time.
You were pretty nice to everybody last time.
Let's play along maybe this time.
Yeah.
That's
I've
nice.
never played along, so
We
I want
had
to see
someone
what
else
happens.
over a week ago or yesterday. I forget.
Let's go. Are you okay? I think I did that one last time.
Yeah,
though.
you did. You did the first option last time, so let's try the second one.
Yeah.
No, there's no call for being rude, Captain. Maybe he's just having a hard day.
I don't like making Parvati
You
upset.
got a funny way of putting things.
I know it hurts.
I used to be good with words, but it feels like there's this fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Oh my god. Did I do Maybe I Can Help You last time? No, I think I did enough about that. I can't remember. Maybe chat can remind me. I can't remember which one I picked.
You did. Maybe I can help you last time.
Okay, so let's be like, enough about that BS.
Who? Sorry, maybe you should ask me after dinner. I usually feel better after dinner.
Okay, so not much.
If you talk to the dad again now, you can ask him why the door's locked.
Oh, right.
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
It's just like the hills have eyes, man.
Yeah, so if you try to leave, maybe to come back, the door will be locked.
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to.
No, it's locked. It's
No, man.
deliberately locked.
It's straight up locked,
I'll
bro.
see to it once we've finished dinner.
No, you're gonna see this to it now.
Please, there's no need for incivility. Though I certainly understand how hunger sharpens the temper. I promise I'll get the door open once we've had our meal. Until then, why don't you stretch your legs a bit? A nice walk around the house will surely limber them up.
Oh, that's dark.
You can attack him literally right now if you wanted to.
That is dark.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just once you know exactly what it is they're trying to do, it becomes a very chilling conversation.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides.
Let's just be mean to the cannibal system.
Okay.
Fuck them cannibals.
What tiresome company we'd be. Fear not on that account.
I would say eat a,
Besides,
but no, I'm
I've
not gonna
always
do that.
believed the power reveals itself.
I'm not going to invite that tomfoolery.
Not doing that.
Proves.
Oh, I think I did that last time.
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for
Someone
granted.
had a lot of fun writing this.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Someone
me,
had a lot of fun
rattling
writing
on
this
as if
whole
gravy
game.
is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Okay. We don't have to talk to her again. Or maybe we should.
So after you get that key or unlock that door, I'm pretty sure you can just slip out
Yeah, let's try that.
without talking to the family. Although that means leaving them alive to commit more murder.
Share of corpses.
You do need one more
This is
mag
downright
pick to unlock the other
unsettling.
door, but there's one in the guy's room.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, the one downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Oh, where'd she go?
Oh, yeah, she goes downstairs after you get that thing.
Does she?
Yeah.
Oh, because she's like ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, no one saw that. No one saw that. So, yeah, let's try to get out of here.
Yeah, I think that you can just complete it, like, literally just by leaving right now.
Oh my god, I'm scared right now.
Oh, so these loading screens, they change depending on what you do in certain quests.
Really?
Yeah. It's, they are basically, they're from the Halcyon Observer, which is the corporate newspaper. So it's like their spin on the events of the game.
That is so cool. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Did you notice because yours were different?
I noticed because I made some pretty strong choices in the late game. I really went for it.
Nice. Wow, I'm so curious if I can does it give me another dialogue option if I talk to Velma? Like, hey, there's cannibals out there. Let's call the cops.
I wonder if you can re-enter this house. Or if it's just locked off from you now.
Oh, from the outside?
Yeah.
Let's check. Crunch my knees.
Yeah, it looks like you can.
Oh, you can, yeah. Wow. Yeah, because it's blue. Interesting. Yeah, let's go back and be like, yo, that was weird.
Yeah. I bet you could go back, complete the quest with Velma, and then murder them later if you wanted to.
That's...
I wonder if it's different if you do it later. Some of the things are different. So, yeah, okay. Probably you noticed that texture pop in.
Oh, yeah.
That happens occasionally.
Yeah. I highlighted it before, too. Like, the inside of the house was just completely transparent. Like, you'll see underneath the... Here sometimes, too. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, this Fallout New Vegas didn't work for like a year. So this is the most polished and stable Obsidian game that has ever been at launch.
Count your blessings.
Yeah, seriously. It's like worth it to have less than perfect presentation to have a game that like works baseline.
Yeah. God, I like this game a lot.
Rain Dog 42, we got our codes not last weekend, the weekend before that.
Yeah, 2 Fridays ago.
2 Fridays ago. So the game comes out tomorrow. So we've had it for about 2 weeks. I was able to do most of the quests in the game in around 40 hours. It's pretty much built around the idea of you playing it and trying different things a second time.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it another time. Also, yeah, Chris Person in chat, Xbox Games Pass. It's on Xbox Games Pass. Oh, he's this guy. This guy I know. He's real cool.
Yeah.
He's got a hit show on Kotaku YouTube. Just check it out sometime. It's pretty cool.
Hearing him do the high real voice in real life, Chris, I love you. But it's a lot.
Man, I always say this when I first started working here. I was like, whoa, it's weird. Like I just imagined you as like a disembodied voice just floating around New York.
No, he's a man's.
He's a whole man's.
Oh, no. I mean, it don't cost nothing.
Oh shoot. Skip that back.
This old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape.
If you don't want to hear repeat dialogue, you can also press circle.
You want to try running a cannery with obsolete...
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't...
Oh. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Okay, let's see. Oh, we can actually like dig in further into this thing too.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Oh, wow.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this Altoona, fat and mostly tumor-free. Something else on your mind?
So bleak. Let's just do this one.
Yeah, let's just finish it off.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift? That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Let's say cheer up. Let's be a complete jerk.
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt.
She is not happy, no matter what you do for her.
It's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement.
Jeez. All right, well.
All right.
Bye.
Is there
Bye
anything
bye.
else you want to do right before we finish this out?
You know what I might want to do is head back to the Unreliable, which
Oh my
is
god, can we
right
talk to
there.
Figure Max?
We can talk to Figure Max for
I'm
a second.
sorry.
That's Gita's husband. If you don't know by now.
Parvati is my child. Figure
Mm.
Max is my husband, and Felix is my large adult son.
I haven't recruited Felix. I got bad vibes from Felix.
No, Felix is a sweetie. He's just
He was
he's
like,
just
"Can I?"
an idiot.
He was like, "Can I join your ship?" I was like, "Hard pass, bro. Sorry."
No,
gotta
I
keep him
love
with-"
Felix. I'm so upset, Paul. Felix is so good. He's just
Sorry,
a
man.
large adult son.
I didn't like his vibe. He was really intense.
He gets along with everyone unless they are of the jackass persuasion. He has my favorite line in the game, which is, well, boss, you didn't pay me to think, and I'm not about to start now.
That's good. Good writing. I do want to show off real quick the ship in general, and maybe the map, because someone was asking earlier if this all takes place on one planet, and it does not. It's spread across different places. So you have a workbench here
Capable of such emotional capacity.
in your ship, and it's also Ada, probably my wife in the game. My favorite character is basically Siri. She's great.
She's wonderful.
She's got a good haircut.
I love her.
So yeah, this is the ship. You can also like talk to characters. Sometimes there'll be things unfolding here, like little like tiny scenes between characters, which are really nice, or even upstairs in the kitchen.
Here's your captain's quarters. You get
Captain's
to
quarters.
look out the window onto the planets, which I think is really beautiful.
That is really nice, actually. I like
Where'd you
that a
get
lot.
that skull? I never got that skull.
Oh, so like here, like if you find certain things on planets or locations, like hats or whatever, it'll probably be placed on here. So you might actually have something on there. Like I found a top hat, and it was like randomly on there once.
Huh.
So
Yeah,
let's go
it does
upstairs.
change as you complete story quests.
Yeah.
Oh, did you not recruit Sam either?
No. Oh my god.
You can get a robot, dude.
I did not know that. So 20 hours in, I just learned that.
The companions, when you bring them along, they decorate their rooms also.
That is really cool. Yeah. Like here's.
I mean, you're gonna see
Yes,
what
you
I
caught me
mean.
ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Let's talk about this personal. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's a little spoilery. Maybe I won't go into it, but.
We'll talk about the book that picked up in French. He just has a hot voice and he's really mad.
Bocconi, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School of Thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it's your boy.
There's some really good stuff in his personal quest where he just loses his shit.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, because he kind of tries to present himself as like this cool, calm, collected.
Yeah, just like a piece of the universe.
Yeah, but then he's like he just like flies
He'll
off the handle.
Get so mad.
Yeah, I don't love Ellie as much. I'll say that, but she's
Ellie's,
all right.
I mean, it's good to have her around just to remind you that like not everyone's altruistic, but
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of her takes.
Yeah, and you know what? She did have a really interesting backstory that kind of explains a bit about her like upbringing and her family, which I thought was really cool. Because it did make me like kind of scratch my chin a little bit. Here's my favorite character.
Well, there
How
we
can I
go.
be of assistance?
Just talk to her.
Yeah, let's see. Let's get a minute to talk.
Make
I
her
have
sing your
lots
favorite
of
song.
minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
Yeah.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
Ask her.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
Meow.
See what I mean?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that.
Oh my god, I love
As
her
you
so
may
much.
be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Wow. Let's talk about something else. I do want to
make her sing your favorite song.
Yeah, my favorite song. It's my jam. Let's get yeah.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
My pleasure, Captain.
If you actually, it's funny if you don't say it's not my favorite song too. Yeah, let's do it again. I'll skip it.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Jesus Christ.
It's great.
I love it.
That might actually be a really great way to end today's stream. But yeah, we are going to continue to cover this game throughout the course of the week. Tomorrow, like I said, we have tips.
Yeah, Paul will have a video with tips to get you started, and I will have way in-depth tips to help you as you play that throughout the rest of the game.
Oh, yeah.
So I just really want you all to pick this game up.
Yeah, just play it. It's good.
Play it, especially if you're an adult that doesn't have a lot of time. You can mainline the story quest in like 20 hours, but you can also come up with a lot of reasons to make this game last a lot longer.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. And also repeated plays if you wanted to. So it's great. I like it a lot. But yeah, once again, this has been Paul and
Gita Jackson.
So yeah, we'll see you around next time. Peace.
Peace.